Ariana Grande takes a tumble.
Demi Lovato lip syncs to Selena Gomez, T-Swift, Miley, etc. with Fallon.
And celebs react to the Mexico City earthquake.
All that and more on today's rundown. Hey guys, welcome back to the DHR. So keeping up with the Kardashians are celebrating 10 years of being on air.
Crazy.
Kind of crazy. We have that later in the episode, but first is Justin Bieber and Marilyn Manson finally mend their relationship.
Oh man. So earlier this week we found out that Justin Bieber was going through a very kind of ugly feud with Marilyn Manson. Justin was selling a photo of Marilyn Manson as part of his Purpose Tour merch, and not only did it feature Marilyn Manson's face, it also had Justin Bieber's name on it and the words "bigger than God" on the back. Now the designer of this shirt, whose name is Jerry Lorenzo, he actually posted on Instagram back in July saying that Marilyn signed off on this, but fun fact, Marilyn Manson did not actually agree to have his image be on the shirt. So, Marilyn Manson came out this week and told Billboard, "I ran into him," Justin Bieber, "in some fancy bar where a lot of celebrities, a word that I despise, go. I saw a little girl in a pink hoodie with blonde hair and it turned out to be Bieber. I sat down and I say, hey, so you wore my shirt and everything on stage." He was one of those touchy people that hit you when they talk, and he comes up to about dick height. Then he goes, "I made you relevant again." And then Manson also told Consequence of Sound that Justin was a real piece of shit in the way he had the arrogance to say that. So Marilyn Manson reached out to Justin's legal team. The legal team admitted their responsibility, told him and apologized, saying, "We know we're wrong here, just take as many dollars as you want." Well, we're finally getting some more personal insight into this because on the Howard Stern show, Marilyn Manson appeared and he told Howard that Justin had been texting him, and Howard actually read the text messages from Justin Bieber on the show. So Justin texted Marilyn Manson, "I thought we had a pretty pleasant interaction. Also, if anything wasn't squared away with the t-shirts, I'm so sorry. Anyway, regardless, it kind of stung seeing that I came off as an asshole or even just was an asshole. I'm sorry." Then Marilyn Manson texted, "You were just being you. No beef there." Then Justin said, "Honestly, I totally thought we hit it off. Again, my bad if I was an a-hole. That wasn't my intention. Just want you to know that." Then Marilyn Manson replies, he's like, "Dude, we're cool. Everything's fine." He's like, "You know what? We should just screw with the media and do a collab together." And Justin's response was, "I actually don't really care about the media. I just wanted to make sure you and I were good."
Oh, that's nice. I feel like Marilyn was just laughing at the whole situation, and he did say, "You know what, I promised him not to talk, so I'm not gonna talk." Yep. But Howard just kept pushing his buttons and saying, "Wait, but so is he an asshole or is he not?" And he's like, "I didn't say he was or wasn't, I just agreed." And like, it was just really funny. I think Marilyn is just at a point in his career where none of this really matters. I mean, I'm sure he was upset about the t-shirt thing, but then once it got squared away, he was probably like, whatever.
Yeah, I think the whole point was for him, for Justin to acknowledge that he did something wrong and apologize.
I'm so proud of him for doing that, though.
Yeah,
for apologizing, for manning up.
I completely agree.
And keeping up with the Kardashians, like I said, are celebrating 10 years on air. So Ryan Seacrest sat with the ladies. I think this was a deleted scene from the show, but it's really funny because he presents to them some tabloid rumors that they may or may not have heard of before.
How Scott seduced me.
I didn't even know that existed.
That's hitting the bottom of the barrel. True
How would that be the bottom of the barrel?
Well, you're not the bottom of the barrel.
She's a
the
VS mom.
story is the bottom of the barrel.
The next tabloid rumor was Kris caught in bed with Lamar, to which Kris turns around and says, "Khloe, I'm sorry." And then, of course, she responded, "It's okay, I was sleeping with Scott, so it's fine." Now, I love the fact that the ladies can laugh at all this. Kim does reveal that at the beginning, they were so sensitive and they would always take things to heart, but then Kris reminded them to not take themselves serious and not really read these things. Imagine how many rumors have like surfaced over the course of 10 years?
I mean,
hundreds of them.
At this point, they should be entertained by them, you know, instead of being insulted. Just be like, what are the tabloids saying today? Let's have a good laugh at it. And they do, and they did, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Demi Lovato was lip syncing last night. I don't know if you guys heard. She was on Jimmy Fallon, and she did this little skit that Jimmy Fallon does where he and a celebrity will lip sync conversations with each other. And to my surprise, Demi actually lip synced a Selena Gomez song and also a Taylor Swift song.
Are they still friends?
Who knows?
I had the craziest dream last night I have to tell you about.
Me too. I had a dream, we were sipping whiskey neat.
Wow, that is weird. You have some pretty...
Wow, wow, wow thoughts.
two went on to cover other artists like Bruno Mars, Niall, Harry Styles, Ed Sheeran, Alessia Cara, and more. And the whole video is really, really funny, but this had to be one of our favorite moments.
Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Baby, I'm sorry. Got me feeling so good.
And in case you didn't know, Jimmy has a golden retriever pup named Despacito.
I didn't know you had a dog. What's his name?
His name is Despacito.
That's a weird name for a dog.
So cute.
So cute.
I am really happy that Demi did that because I know there's been some potential beef between her and Selena and her and Taylor, but her doing this tells me that she doesn't really care that much.
Yeah, I don't think she cares.
No, but this is really funny.
All right, guys, and let's switch gears. Celebrities have reacted to the Mexico City earthquake. I think we were all in shock yesterday. We started seeing everything develop, and we were watching all of these Twitter feeds, and it was just really, really sad.
All the videos broke my heart.
It was just devastating, and it was just weird that this all happened on the anniversary of the 1985 earthquake that killed over 4,000 people. So obviously that was also a shock to celebrities. Britney Spears took to Twitter. She posted like this really lovely heart with the Mexican flag saying that her prayers were with Mexico. Shawn Mendes had to cancel his concert. Obviously, he was scheduled to perform there, and he tweeted, "My deepest condolences are with those affected by the earthquake in Mexico today. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, we will be unable to continue on with my Mexico City show. My love is with you all, and I promise I will be back." Fifth Harmony also tweeted, "Devastated, our hearts are with you, Mexico City." Selena Gomez said, "Praying for everyone in Mexico City, so devastated." And J-Lo tweeted in Spanish saying, you know, all her love is with Puerto Rico because they're also being struck by this hurricane. And just sending her support to Mexico. And obviously the Red Cross Mexico is urging everyone to help. And, you know, just so you guys know, our dollar doubles in Mexico. So I really hope that people reach out and just send some help. There's so much info on Twitter. I'll be tweeting some links so if anyone's interested. But I'm just glad that everyone's kind of thinking about Mexico, you know, just keeping them in their prayers.
So sad. Okay, so that was pretty heartbreaking, but I want to end this show on a little bit of a positive note. Ariana Grande was performing last night, and she took a little bit of a tumble. She didn't actually fall, but her reaction was so priceless. So Ariana has been on her Dangerous Woman tour for the past 7 months, and sadly the tour is coming to an end, and she's been giving us tons of video and pics from tour, but we weren't expecting to see what we did in the video she teased. She captioned this saying, "Can't believe we made it to the second to last show without me slipping on that slippery stool. Honestly, I'll take it." I mean, that table looked like it was from IKEA.
And I'm sorry, why are we not talking about her stilettos like this high? If she would have fallen, that would have been
really bad. Thank God she had backup dancers there to save her. But I also love that Ariana Grande is the type of person that meets kind of some sort of confrontation with laughter and comedy.
And she kept singing.
And she killed it in that clip. I don't know if you heard all the way to the end, but she was really giving it. But my favorite tweet about this was from her mom, actually. She tweeted, "This is such a wonderful clip, though. Fans so concerned, screaming, your adorable laughs, and then perfect singing, and you landed like a pro."
All right, guys, that's a wrap for today's episode. But the question I want to know, do you think Marilyn Manson and Justin Bieber will ever collaborate on something?
I don't know if I want them to. You know, I think Marilyn Manson stays in his lane. That's what I want to see. But you guys also, we cannot help but mention this whole Mexico City earthquake. Let us know in the comments if you've donated, and if you have any thoughts or prayers in the comments, we'd love to read those. And we're both going to be tweeting out links, so if you guys want to help, make sure to follow us on Twitter. We're going to be doing that later in the day. So thank you guys for hanging out, and that's our show. We'll see you tomorrow. Does Miley not want to marry Liam now?
We've got details in that box on the left or right to find out about Kevin Hart getting caught up in an extortion scandal.